I'm Craig. This is my YouTube channel, Fish On.
Hello, welcome to Fish On.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick video here. I've changed my fly like 5, 6, 7, 8 times. I'm using this attractor, and it's a dry fly. I've been using nymphs for the whole time. Prince nymph. I got like a sculpin type of thing. I don't know. It's a nymph. It's white and pink. Trout like pink, so I put pink on. I've used the hare's ear. I've used pretty much everything in rubber leg, a Kaufman. I've used them all. This is May, and I saw a great big fish about like that just floating down the river. And you don't ever see a fish with the tail out, head first going the same direction as the crew. You never see that. So I probably was a male, probably on his way out the door. The fish come up and they spawn and they leave and they go back to the bay, and then they leave their eggs for them. They're buried in the rocks and stuff. So those fish that are been spawned and had their eggs, those fish will stay in this river for 2 or 3 years. And then they'll do the same thing. They'll go up, spawn, go out, and then come back, and then they'll continue doing that. The water's super high, it's super dirty, and the fish are all pretty much gone. Oh, June and July, you know, some of them fish, the small fish, they come back and they're only a couple inches long, between 8 and 12 to 16 inches. You might come across a nice 14-pound rainbow, 20-pound, you'll get the odd one. I haven't been lucky enough yet, but I know a guy that did. That'll be one out of hundreds of thousands of the fish that come in this river. This is a small river, it's not a big river. We got lots of rivers here, so there's lots of fish everywhere. It's a huge migrating area for these type of fish. Anyways, I just want to show you, I don't care if I catch anything today, I'm just looking for one fish. I'm going to show you my fly that I've turned into. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's called an attractor. And it's called an attractor. And now that is a dry fly that I'm using. And it floats on the water. And I'm going to do a couple more holes with it, and then probably head back to my truck and call it a day. Fish on. I know it's like May 7th or whatever. I just flipped over some rocks and I found some really cool stuff early in the year. And I'm going to flip over a couple rocks now. There's some midges on that guy. Those are small mayflies. Look at this small. I don't know. I can't see through the camera. That looks like a caddis casing, but that there's a mayfly right there. There's some caddis casings on the side. Those are tiny ones. Let me take another rock and flip it upside down. Yeah. Sometimes the rocks. There's some more caddis casings. It looks like maybe some midges on this side. Flip that back over. Oh, what was that? That was a leech there. Scared the hell out of me. Excuse me, but it's always a good idea to flip some rocks over and see what's living in the river here. Lots of caddis. Those little tiny rocks that you see on top, those are homes for caddises. They're just minding their own business, doing their own thing. Here we go. More caddises. A lot of caddis. A lot of caddis flies. Or caddis casings. That's a huge caddis. A bunch of them are all moving into a condo together there. Not seeing too much there. I flipped over this one rock, man. It was great. It had everything on it. It had a couple of really amazing mayflies on it. I should have had the camera running, but I didn't. There's some more caddis flies. I just like to find something with some mayflies on it. The thing is, oh, this is loaded with caddis casings. Those little tiny rocks are little cocoons for these fish. And let me move this guy over here. Good guy? No, nothing on that. Just a little entomology, you know. It's always good to know. Water's a little frigid. Fishing's usually a little bit better when it's just above 50 degrees. And I don't think it's nowhere near that. The barometer lied to me today. It said great fishing, so that's why you see me out in the river today. So I don't usually come out until I know fishing is good. Alright, so here we go. Here's some more caddis casings. So those guys are mayflies right there. Those two up there in the top corner of that rock. Those are mayflies. Those are tiny, tiny guys. What do we got here? A little bit of everything. We got some stuff I don't even know. And what do we got going on here? I just want to show mayfly. Midges. There's midges on this guy. Anyways, next time I flip a rock over, I'll make sure I have the camera going. More caddises. A lot of caddis casings. But the mayflies are super small. That's kind of why I wanted to show the video of some mayflies. Mayflies. That's a tiny little mayfly that move around there on the bottom of the rock there. He's just getting ready to come out. Yeah. So we're just fishing away. And haven't caught nothing. Probably won't. But I'm just out doing my thing. Fish on. I got something in history I cannot say enough of. I saw this fish swimming around and I thought it looked like a rainbow from the distance, and I've got this fly on, and there he goes, he's still on. Just hoping he was one of our kind, but not in my life. In the last 20 years have I ever caught what you call a sucker. He's gonna come in and I'm gonna take care of him, and he took my fly right now. Give me a minute, alright? And yeah, that was the fish I saw floating around in there. And here's the fly I was using. And he took that. It was a decent sized one too. Let me just, I'm gonna put him back in the water a second, but there he is. I haven't caught a sucker in probably 20 years. He took me on my fly. Fish on. Just out here on Mother's Day weekend, and I just want to do a huge shout out to my pals, Real Flies, realflies.ca. If you ain't fishing with real flies, you ain't fishing with real flies. Fish on.